Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So, we've already known for a few days now that the old yellow transforming Super Saiyan Blue KAIOKEN Goku was getting a Zenkai Awakening. But when we got the announcement, we had no details on his kit whatsoever. But the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have finally given us that information. So, based off the tweet, it says, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku's Zenkai Awakening is coming. Boost Goku's offense and defense. Get an uncancelable plus 50% damage inflicted and minus 20% damage received until transformation ends. Unlock uniques to nullify enemy special cover changes for 15 counts after transforming. So this literally nailed everything that I was asking for, right? Now I will say one of the downsides is this unit is a transforming unit with a timer. That's going to be a major downside. But I understand why this unit needs a timer, because if it didn't have one, this would easily be one of the strongest units in the game, bar none. Because again, his stats are really, really high. Even to this day, his stats are very high. It's just his abilities needed to be updated. But one of the things, actually, I say one of the things, but it's actually both of them. There was two things that I said would be good for this unit. One, update his abilities so that he can be usable in this current meta. And two, if they find a way to raise his damage at all, that would be insane. They're literally doing both. Now, obviously, this unit is proficient with Strike Attack, Strike Art specifically, but plus 50% to damage inflicted? Bruh, like, look, the damage, or minus 20% to damage received, obviously that's good, but that's whatever. I'm stuck on the damage inflicted. Again, this unit's stats are high, very high. Like, you guys actually have no idea. If I go back into the game, and I'll check in a bit, well, once it loads up as I'm recording this, but his stats for strike were in the 290s. In the 290s. So adding extra firepower to anything for his attacks is going to be insane. This unit should, in theory, be hitting very, very hard. And honestly, now that I think about it, it might actually come to the point where he could, like, it could be a meta where we start shutting down purple units now. Like, it's not impossible, but it could happen. I've seen Broly less, I've seen Piccolo less, but anyway, now that I have the game open and I have his kit open, and if I display maximum stats as well, 291,000 is his strike attack. So adding that extra damage inflicted buff, which is just damage in general, is nice. Again, his blast arts is at 261,000, so he should be hitting hard. And then, of course, the other ability is the fact that he's able to nullify cover change. I straight up said, look, he doesn't have to nullify endurance. He doesn't have to nullify, like, element factor. None of that. If he's able to nullify cover change, that is going to be the most important ability for this unit. And they gave it to him. Granted, the caveat is he does nullify cover change, but it's for 15 timer counts after transforming. Now, I'm glad it's not like a permanent ability. It is strong, but you also do have to work around his transformation, which makes things really, really difficult. In a sense, if you will, because you have to play around certain units. That's gonna make that tough. But granted, I mean, what? We have Trunks of Vegeta that have blast and strike cover. We have the Attack Super Saiyan 4s that have strike cover. We have Beast Gohan who has blast and strike cover. If people are still using him, we have Broly who cover changes darn near everything. Like, so again, if you're up against the likes of Broly, I don't think you have anything to worry about. And even Piccolo who has strike cover. If you're up against him, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Pan could be an issue, because Pan is still a really, really good red unit, and she's really annoying to deal with. But apart from her, I don't really think there's any other major threats, if you will. In terms of red units, I mean, androids are starting to get a resurgence. Emulate Goku has not been used in a long while. There's no reason to use him because Beast Gohan exists. It's just not good to use that unit anymore, or at least as of this current meta. I don't know, man. I have no idea. But I think the craziest part is these are just some of the abilities that we know. Now, granted, I don't know if this unit is dropping either tonight or tomorrow, more than likely tomorrow, but just the fact that this unit is, one, finally getting a Zenkai, two, is getting that damage buff, which scares me so much, and three, is able to nullify cover change, is already insane. And don't forget that this unit boosts God Ki and Saiyan, right? So I'm assuming that his Zenkai is gonna have to boost. Well, actually, you know what? I think his Zenkai might actually determine who the next unit we'll get in the game will be. And depending on what that Zenkai, well, actually no, because I was gonna say depending on what it is, will kind of like help us determine what it is. But if it's like a Fusion Warrior unit, then specifically if it's God Ki, then we can either surmise it's either Vegito or Gogeta. But if it's Saiyan, it could still be those two, but that kind of opens the floodgates a bit more. So I wouldn't know what it would be. I significantly doubt that the next Ultra we're going to get is going to be another Super Vegeta or Super Gogeta. That would literally be ridiculous. And there is also the fact that the Legends Twitter account did accidentally leak that one animation of Super Saiyan Blue KAIOKEN Goku. I know a lot of people are saying, well, you know, that's correlating with a new Ultra Gogeta Blue, which that's possible, right? But not for that reason. I even said in one of my live streams the other day that if it is an Ultra Gogeta Blue, I'm perfectly down for that. I don't think that specific leak hinted towards that at all, because one, it was clearly a mistake, and two, the Legends dev team, as far as I can recall, have never made that mistake ever. Like, they've made mistakes where they've accidentally put things out there, but not to the degree where they're showing new animations of a character, but they have Goku be the placeholder character. That makes no sense at all. So it would make sense that they, and plus the build of Gogeta already exists in the game. So if they wanted to test out a new animation for Gogeta, they would just use the model of Gogeta to test that animation, because that's gonna be the character, right? But it's obviously, like I said, anything's possible. I'm not saying it can't be an Ultra Gogeta Blue at all. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, based off of that accidental leak that the Legends team put out on Twitter, I don't think that hints towards Gogeta at all. I think that's a major stretch. But even at that, if this Zenkai does hint towards an Ultra Gogeta Blue, then we can at least surmise that the unit has to be yellow. It'd be weird because that would make both Gogeta Blue units yellow. But it would be nice to see Gogeta Blue get another unit in general. I don't know, like, again, the stats of this unit seems solid, but there's so much more because of the fact that it's a Zenkai that leads into speculation for what's to come. So I'm really excited for everything, but I do want to know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on getting the details of this unit? Do you think that he's going to be insane, or do you think it's just going to be like a one-off thing and it's not really going to be that impactful? Again, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.